continent forward. There are opportunities everywhere on the African continent. The Chinese are coming in because they see opportunity there. Everyone is coming in. Everyone is coming in. What are you doing as an African? What are you doing as an African American? What are you doing as a Black British person to invest in Africa, to invest in the lives of the unborn generations to come? He was the first to reach the rank of 4-star general in the United States Armed Forces, 2 Air Force Distinguished Service Medals, 2 Legions of Merit, 3 Distinguished Flying Crosses, a Meritorious Service Medal. This is Africa, the cradle of mankind's birth, where powerful kingdoms arose with stories of worth. A youth-filled land, the youngest population, with diamonds and cocoa from its fertile foundation, exemplary leaders, their legacy told. Nkrumah, Mandela, their spirits bold. From Johnson Sirleaf's Liberia, where freedom lies, and her first female leader, so wise. Let courage and dreams unite as one for a brighter tomorrow where greatness is spun. In this beautiful, colorful, and friendly domain, greatness awaits, where hopes shall not wane, where tales of triumph weave a tapestry. Welcome to Today in African History. Pictured here is the first Black person to graduate from Harvard Dental School. His name is Robert T. Freeman. He graduated on this day, September 1st, 1867. He was a child of slaves who eventually entered Harvard University and graduated only 2 years after the end of the Civil War on the 18th of May, 1869. Robert Tanner Freeman was born in Washington, District of Columbia in 1846. His former enslaved parents took the surname Freeman, as did countless other people after gaining their freedom from bondage. As a child, Robert befriended Henry Bliss Noble, a local white dentist in the District of Columbia. Freeman began working as an apprentice to Dr. Noble and continued until he was a young adult. Dr. Noble encouraged young Robert to apply to dental colleges. 2 medical schools rejected Freeman's application, but with the encouragement of Dr. Noble, who had contacts at Harvard Medical School, Freeman applied there. Initially rejected, he was accepted into Harvard Medical School in 1867 at the age of 21 after a petition by Dean Nathan Cooley Keep to end the school's historical exclusion of African Americans and other racial minorities. Kudos to Dean Nathan Cooley Keep. See, there are people like that in the world who have fought for the rights of Black people, and most of these people initially at least were not Black. So Dean Nathan Cooley Keep was a white American who fought to end the school's historical exclusion of African Americans and other racial minorities. Upon Freeman's graduation in 1869, he became the first African American dentist in the United States. Next on this day, pictured here, is William Paul Troost-Ekong. Born on this day in 1993, he is a professional footballer who plays as a centre-back for EFL Championship side Watford and captains the Nigeria national football team. He made his debut for Nigeria in 2015 and has since earned more than 60 caps. he signed for the Belgian club KAA Gent in July 2015 and was loaned out to Norwegian club FK Haugesund. Troost-Ekong was born in the Netherlands to a Dutch mother, Eleanor Troost, and a Nigerian father. He had two siblings, Emily and Everest. Despite representing the Netherlands at the under-19 and under-20 youth levels, Troost-Ekong eventually chose to represent Nigeria. He made his senior international debut for the Super Eagles on the 13th of June 2015, playing 90 minutes in an AFCON qualifying match against Chad. So AFCON simply stands for the African Cup of Nations, for those who do not know. He made 3 starts for the senior team in 2016 before being selected for Nigeria's under-23 team in their 35-man provisional squad for the Rio 2016 Summer Olympics. In June 2018, he was named in Nigeria's 23-man squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. He captained the Super Eagles in the delayed 2021 Africa Cup of Nations, scoring against Guinea-Bissau. However, Nigeria went on to be knocked out by Tunisia in the following round. Last but not least, Daniel, also known as Chappie James Jr., born on the 11th of February 1920, he died on the 25th of February 1978. He was a fighter pilot in the United States Air Force who, on this day in 1975, became the first African pilot in the United States Air Force. He was the first to reach the rank of 4-star general in the United States Armed Forces. 3 years later, sadly, James was forced to retire prematurely due to heart issues, just weeks before he died of a heart attack. James attended the famous Tuskegee Institute and instructed African American pilots during World War II. He flew combat missions during the Korean War and Vietnam War and retrieved the Defense Distinguished Service Medal, 2 Air Force Distinguished Service Medals, 2 Legions of Merit, 3 Distinguished Flying Crosses, a Meritorious Service Medal, and 14 Air Medals. He was awarded the George Washington Freedom Foundation Medal in both 1967 and 1968. He received the Arnold Air Society Eugene M. Zucker Award in 1970 for outstanding contributions to Air Force professionalism. His citation read, in part, fighter pilot with a magnificent record, public speaker and eloquent spokesman for the American dream we so rarely achieve. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So this is Daniel, popularly known as Chappie James Jr., who on this day in 1975 became the first African American to reach the rank of 4-star general in the United States Armed Forces. That's it, folks, for today's edition of Today in African History. Thanks for dropping by. It's the 1st of September, so as we say from these parts, it's Happy New Month. We've got 4 months to go till the end of the year, so if you are here for the first time, welcome to our brand new channel. We are 2 months now. We started on the 1st of July, so it's pretty much 2 months since we started. If you like what we're sharing here, do like the video, share the video, most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell. If you have been here before and you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like what we're sharing here, help our young fledgling channel grow by subscribing to the channel, turning on your notification bell, sharing this video as well, liking the video so that the video can be sent out to more like-minded people who are interested in African American history, those who are interested in African history, those interested in Black British history, those interested in South American Black history. If you are an African person anywhere in the world, hopefully you're interested in our history as Africans, our collective history. What can we do to propel our people forward, to propel our continent forward. There are opportunities everywhere on the African continent. The Chinese are coming in because they see opportunity there. Everyone is coming in. Everyone is coming in. What are you doing as an African? What are you doing as an African American? What are you doing as a Black British person to invest in Africa, to invest in the lives of the unborn generations to come? Because Africa is the future. It's the youngest generation. Go and check the facts out. Africa is growing. We're starting from a very, very low level. There are so many opportunities to be grabbed by you if only you look closely. So that's one of the reasons why I set up this channel, that we need to open our eyes to our history, our checkered history, our negative history, and our positive history. We have people who have achieved what you want to achieve in life. So there's nothing that stops you from achieving that. Thanks for dropping by once again, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, September 2nd, for another educative, hopefully entertaining edition of Today in African History. Take care, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.